Hey there guys, the Duct Tape Gamer here today, and today we'll be doing a new video, which possibly at some point maybe linked with some other YouTubers' videos, and they're pretty awesome, so I'll link their channels down in the description if they ever decide to make the video in the multi-part series. That would be awesome, but at the moment, this video is all about how to find glue. Yeah, that new interesting resource that happens to be used for so many new things. This little resource, I've had more than that because I'm currently working on building the gunsmith bench, which I built during the last update, but then I didn't realize it would get cheaper, but I haven't really filled this in yet. I just built the actual bench with the expensive 10 aluminum and stuff from the last update. And you know what? That was fine. It didn't get refunded and all. But you know what? This video is all going to be about how to find glue. Now, this relatively common resource is actually being used quite a bit in some new recipes, or not new recipes, but some old recipes and stuff, stuff like tier 2.5 armor and tier 1.5 armor and stuff like that. These all have glue, the new thing, but you also notice some other items should have glue in them somewhere. The zip gun has glue. The generator, no, I thought it had glue. One of these items, a whole bunch of these items have glue. Oh, yes, these have glue. These use a whole bunch of glue. But, I mean, look at all this. I have just enough glue to make one of these. So, is glue rare? Is glue common? Well, at the moment, we're going to discuss the easiest way to get glue. So, I'll just show you this short clip that also happens to be a combination of going between the yellow zone and the green zone. Those two forest zones just to the side, if you hop between them and you don't kill any monsters, you might kill a few that are around the chests, but what you do is you go up to the chest, kill the little monsters around it, but sneak through the zone to try to avoid as much conflict as possible. In military armor with a machete is normally the way to do it. You go around, you take chests from both zones. Once you've cleaned out the yellow zone, you hop to the green zone. You do that, and you can do it as many times as you want. But with this video, I actually did a total of 36 chests, but I only have 6 to show for it because I recorded it in six harvest segments, and I lost all the files in one folder because I stored it in a different folder. But with the average here, you have a 66.6% average of getting glue out of a chest, and it seems to be uncommon, or seems to be uneven numbers. So 1s and 3s and 5s and stuff, you get a chest. So I'll just put up a clip of me getting 6 chests, and I'll annotate the clip as well. But just do 6 chests from green and yellow zone. At the moment, greens and yellow zones are the easiest one to get glue out of. You can't get glue out of red zone chests that easily yet, or at least that's what I've seemed to find in my studies. But one thing you can't, yellow and green, they don't really differentiate. Glue is just as common in either one of them, which is nice. So guys, without further ado, I'll just slap the clip right up there right now. Okay, so here you go, guys. I'm just going to open up this chest, and I'm just recording over this, but yeah, there's a lot of lag here. So this one has glue. This is just a yellow zone chest, and it has 1 glue. But that's pretty good. So far you have 1 chest that has glue, and 0 that have no glue. So with the lag here, I'm going to open up this one chest. As you can see, I have the machete and military armor on. This one has glue. It has 3 glue, and as I mentioned before, glue seems to come in orders of 1, 3, and occasionally a 5. I haven't seen a even number glue in some time. So this one does not have glue, but you know what, the tape and everything else, it's pretty useful. So we're just going to take it, everything but the scrap metal. So the next one here, this one does have glue, I think, if it's record yet. This one has 1 glue, so we have a total of 5 at the moment. And the last one here will not have glue, spoiler alert, bringing our total amount that have glue up to 4 and a total amount that don't have glue up to 2, so it'll be 4 out of 6, or if that one had glue, so it'll be a total of 4 out of 6, because this one won't have glue. So, that is it. Okay, guys, so I am back, and as you can see here, we're just over here, and you know what, I'm going to spend a bit of energy, because I can. So what you do here is you go from home, and let's say your inventory, you have military armor. This is just my clothing I wear at home, my little base, got my character. Now, it looks like I only got 6 glue from the thing, but what I actually did is I went and collected a bit more, and I spent some glue on stuff like tier 2.5 armors, like cleared out Bunker Alpha and some stuff like that. It was okay, this tier 2.5 armor here. this glue takes a lot more glue than it should, but you know what? I had some like tier 1 stuff armor like this laying around, so I spent it on this. And yeah, but what you do is you take a run. You first start wearing military armor and a machete with at least a stack of food. I recommend either jerky or carrot stew, one of the either. They're interchangeable. You run, you take your time because this takes forever, and you run over to the yellow zone. Okay, so I'm not wearing my armor, so I'm not gonna go in the yellow zone. And I don't have any weapons, so I'm not going in the yellow zone. But what you do is you go in, you enter, you take all the chests, and then when you're done and you want to reset the zone, you run to the green zone. When you're done running to the green zone, you take all the chests there, and you also not only get glue, but as you saw in my 1-minute clip, you'll get stuff like tape, bolts, bearings, and wire. Other mildly useful items in the game, you know. Tape's definitely not useful in this game, am I right? Then, when done, because the yellow zone will reset, you run back and harvest it again. You can do this a whole crap ton of times. Then you run back to the green zone when you're done. And then, when you're done harvesting the green zone, normally I do about 2 on each. You run back home, and you're finished. And that is actually the cool process of how you do it. Now, you can normally, I only showed 6, but because I only found 3 in the yellow zone the one time, but I did it 2 times on each. And I actually ended up with, I think, about 11 glue from doing it from those 4. It's about a half-hour process, normally a bit less, really, like 20 minutes and stuff. But it's pretty nice to do because you can get some decent resources. Anyways, guys, that was it. Just remember, you run back and forth between the green and the yellow zone. Never go to the red because it's garbage. And if you want some extra glue, I would recommend it hanging out places like airdrops and Bunker Alpha, as both of those places happen to give a bunch of glue. Like cleaning out Bunker Alpha's floor 2 and 3 should give you at least a stack or 2 of glue. Because I cleaned it out in tier 2.5 armor because it was cheap and had some stuff laying around. And I ended up with about 2 stacks of glue, which was nice, and I used it to craft some of the other stuff. Not this. Where is it? It doesn't really matter at the moment. But yeah, as you can see, glue is being used in a whole bunch of other things. But guys, just remember, the link to the 2 other channels are down in the bottom. You got just go to the channels. That's all good. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe for more. And as always, have a great day.